What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about the crypto FUD that we're experiencing. This is similar to a video I did last year where I highlighted how manipulation works in terms of news cycles, in terms of how you lower prices. This is based on a Twitter thread that's phenomenal. It's someone that I recommend people follow because the insights are fantastic. Before I get into that update spreadsheet, the first 26 coins that I spoke about on my channel, had you invested $100 into each of these when I release videos about them, and you're still holding that crypto, you'd be in profit for over 12 grand. Obviously, we've had numerous retracements and now a bear cycle. So these reds are popping up and I hate it. At one point, this spreadsheet was about 100 grand, so it sucks. Anyway, these are not the coins I hold, and if you do want to see the coins that I own, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. Something I have been consistently saying for a little over 6 months, or close to 7 months now, is to build your list of cryptos that you're excited about long term. It's vital, because the bear cycle was always coming. If you've got that list and you're excited about those cryptos, and you review the list now to see if you're still excited about those cryptos, because one thing that happens in the bear cycle is we clear out the shit. So 90% plus of crap crypto projects will disappear from the ether. Pun intended. But so check that you're still bullish on them. If you've not had the time to build that list, or you don't have the energy to build that list, then come check out Copy My Crypto, because obviously I'll be sharing the coins I'm getting in on during the bear cycle. Any coin I think can 20x or more, I'm going to be investing in, and obviously I share those investments immediately. So if you want to know, click the link in the description and check it out. Right, markets are having a bit of a downturn. I still think Bitcoin's probably going to rally pretty well today, and at least test 30k, possibly break through. But generally across the board, we've been seeing retracement after retracement after retracement. The Fear and Greed Index is at 13, so it's pretty damn low in terms of extreme fear. So I actually want to show what's happening right now. And to do this, this is Two Comma Pauper's Twitter thread. Two Comma Pauper was a corporate 9-to-5, that was in charge of a number of different things in terms of how to move markets. And he pointed out, I've done this many times. This thread that he released last year was phenomenal, and it's one I wanted to share again because we are seeing this in the current news cycles. And then I'll show you what the current news cycles are. So, some inside info on FUD and fucking with markets by someone who's had blood on their hands many times. This is decently detailed, so sit down and take your time. I'll also add proof as I dig through some old drives without doxing any clients, of course. So, quick intro. He was a senior exec in the dominant company in one of the most competitive sectors out there. His profit and loss alone was larger than some of the small nation states. They were highly regulated with over 125 licenses in roughly 100 jurisdictions. In 2016, he YOLO'd into crypto by launching a full-service company covering legal and regulatory, solidity and development, marketing and PR, and OTC, which is over the counter. In all, they serviced 50-odd clients, mostly vanilla ERC20s, but also some early ERC721s, which are NFTs, if you're unfamiliar. Back then, they were using them to build stuff like SKRs for physical gold for private banks in Hong Kong, China, etc. We also did a lot of our sentiment management for over-the-counter desks. So, you need Monster when you're looking at charts all day, trust me. Or coffee. If anyone's got a good coffee brand to recommend, let me know in the comments, because I can't find one. So, say you're a fund wanting exposure to Bitcoin, but you think you missed the optimal entry. If only there was a dip you could enter in, and then queue them. What flavor of dips would Sir prefer this morning? Flash crash, liquidity hunt? Excellent choice. The end of the bull market. It is. So we're going to crash the markets to allow you to scoop up those cheap Satoshis. Step 1 is the groundwork. So they pay several low-tier media outlets to publish bearish news but not promote it on their channel. It just sits there. Step 2. You pay several contributors to Bloomberg, Forbes, etc. to publish hot takes on the story citing the original article. It's as easy as the starving writer meme is real, they're desperate for fresh content, compensation is tied to the amount of traffic their stories generate. And then he's got a list of prices. So you can see the cost for doing this on multiple different sites. Quite interesting, I will say. And you can open it up, and as you can see, Bloomberg 7.5k, Forbes 7.5k. And Forbes always bearish. If you notice that there's so much bearish news on Forbes, I've always commented on that. So your content's out on low tier news sites, it's out on a few tier ones. So you break out your Rolodex and ping every pasty tech writer you've ever bought drinks for at a conference and FOMO them in. You're missing the story, dude. It's on Reuters too, for fuck's sake. You need to publish now. So the story's gaining momentum and it hits the PR wires. So on every site from News, BTC to Reuters, so it must be legitimate. And now you break out your CT influencers. So these guys all tweet out the story or variants of it with keywords that the sentiment algorithms pick up, such as ban and hack. It's now time to tie it all together by initiating the dump via their algorithm. This is the opposite of the standard over-the-counter algorithm in that it looks for the thinnest books on exchanges, which comprise future price indexes. So Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, etc. And then you dump on the market dumps on them. So retail sees the dump. They rush to Twitter to find that all the CTs are engrossed in this news story. They panic as the algos start to dump and liquidations begin. Retail sells. You get cascading stop losses and liquidations finish the job. They drive price to your orders. They dump on any rally to continue to keep the high momentum, and bingo, you've now crashed the market. That's all for today. I hope this was educational, and when the next perfect storm hits crypto, you'll remember that it's perfect because it's engineered with military precision by professionals. Guys, I wanted to share this again because we're currently seeing this news cycle. Now look, we were going to hit a bear cycle because we had to. No arguments. I've been saying that for 6+ months. But this has coincided with some serious crap happened. The crash of Terra and UST. And now, all of a sudden, look at these stories. This is all just today. So, like the Terra and UST story has been hitting the mainstream media a lot in the past few days, even though it happened a reasonable time ago. You've got Bitcoin ad director say he has no idea how cryptocurrency works. You got the Financial Times saying there's a moral case against crypto because of the environmental, financial, and psychological harm caused by mining. You've got the New Yorker, the great crypto grift may be unwinding. You've got the Economist decoding the crypto calamity. As financial markets tumble, the dodgiest tokens are exposed. Others prove more resilient, but still, nice, catchy headline. Crypto platform hack rocks blockchain community. Bloomberg. It's all at the same time. It's all at the same time, and it's consistent. And we can just keep looking. And like I said, these are now bigger brand newspapers that are saying all of these things, right? But I looked at the news headlines a few days ago, and smaller sites were already putting up little stories. So, crypto crash and likely to reduce its climate impact. Cryptocurrency is portfolio kryptonite. Despite the crypto crash, Bitcoin CC, that's nice, at least. But the week they shut crypto, Billionaire founder of crypto Binance says he's poor again after his Luna holdings, once worth 1.6 billion, crashed and are now worth just 2.2k. I'm sure CZ is definitely poor. And this is it, guys. And this is why I wanted to share this, because again, I shared it last year. I did a video talking about it. It's worth reiterating. We are in a bear cycle. That's not going away, by the way. Bear cycle is, but the global economies are screwed. Yeah, no stock is right now reflective of the underlying value of those companies. We're not seeing anything like that. So We're in that situation right now. We just are. And the news cycles are going to pick up on it, and companies are going to pick up on it, and the people that want to really push the market down are going to pick up on it, and we're going to start seeing this more and more and more. This is what happens. Correction of over 90%. Leading crypto analyst issues stark crypto price prediction. It's not stark. Most of us have been saying it, but Forbes can scare fearmonger. And this is it, guys. This is it. That's the video today. I just wanted to cover this and actually make people just sort of understand that we are in. If you're in crypto, it's not like your everyday market. It's not like your Nasdaq or your S&P 500. To move those markets and change the landscape in terms of fear, and to move those markets with actual money, is a lot harder than it is in crypto. In crypto, there's less liquidity. There's certain exchanges that have a lot less liquidity, and you can push the prices down on those. The rich whales can. And that's what we'll see. That's what we'll see in these corrective moves that are deep. But crypto's not going to zero. And the fear mongering. We had this in 2018. I was there. We had this in 2018. February, March, and April and May was non-stop. Anytime Bitcoin or crypto came up in the news, it's dead. No, it was in a bear cycle. But there were lies consistently reiterated in the media. Just be aware of it. Be aware of it and understand that it's part and parcel of it. And if you're in for the long term, these things don't bother you. You should look at them as events where, cool, the prices are going to drop. I might get some really good entry points into cryptos I love. Not love, but I think are going to do very well. And that's it from me, guys. I hope you like the video. If you don't, like the video anyway, because it helps me. And you know, be that guy. Be that woman. And subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when new content like this is coming out. And if you're not prepared for your bear cycle, if you've not got your list of coins ready, you've still got time. The bear cycles last a while. You have definitely got time to start looking these things up. If you don't have the energy, however, or your family / job situation doesn't allow it, you can come to Copy My Crypto. You can see the coins I'm going to get in on during the bear cycle. The link's in the description. Take it easy, folks. Bye-bye.